like how much Nicole means to our group, but also to me. I'm going to tell you a little story. So this semester, Nicole and I have been working pretty hard to lead more like active, healthy lifestyles. Props to us, right? And so, you know, sometimes school really imposes with that kind of thing. So I think we've been doing a good job. But so one night we were at the gym, and it was like it had been a very hard week. And we needed a little extra motivation. So I decided to share with Nicole a little mantra that my mom uses to help motivate herself to work hard to, you know, keep her body in shape. So the mantra is, if it were easy, everyone would do it. So since we worked out so hard, naturally, the next day we had a taco night / smorgasbord, because why wouldn't you? So after we had the most delicious guac that she made, by the way, and tacos, of course, we decided to work on a puzzle that she had purchased earlier that day. So she poured the 1,000 minuscule pieces onto the coffee table, and we hunched over the table and began sifting through identical, I swear they were identical, there's no way they weren't, identical pieces of rock and tree. So, searching for the end pieces, as you do when you start to solve a puzzle. So after about 10 minutes passed, I began to complain because I thought it was backbreaking work. Here we are, hunched over my coffee table, trying to sift through all these identical pieces. And so as I'm complaining about it, Nicole sassily looks up at me from across the table and says, "If it were easy, everyone would do it." Thank you. So, over the past 3 years, Nicole has brought innumerable moments of humor to our group. I think I speak for pretty much everyone when I say that. But perhaps more importantly, she has lent her sincerity and her kindness to some of my most pivotal moments. So I'm going to tell you about one of those. Sorry, and I swear I'm not going to cry, so. So it took me a long time to be able to admit this, so don't judge me, but I have failed a class here. And I was on A-level, frantically studying for the finals that were still to come when my final grade was posted. And even now, a year and a half later, let me just tell you, the emotions I felt in that moment are still incredibly potent. So I really needed somebody to talk to, and Nicole was there. So she sat with me on the floor behind the filing cabinets on A-level. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to cry in public, jeez. So she listened quietly as my disappointment and my frustration with myself and with the BME department began to flood out. And as the tears came spilling from my eyes, I will never forget this. I looked up at Nicole, and the tears had also started to fill in her eyes. And I'm sorry. And it was at that moment that I knew that she knew exactly what I was going through. That I didn't have to say anything else for her to understand. And that from then on we would be kindred spirits, which obviously we are. The BME program doesn't just test you on your ability to solve differential equations or teach yourself how to do MATLAB, but it tests your very conviction. So although we will be sad to see Nicole leave, we will feel nothing but pride when she walks across that stage and gets her biomedical engineering degree. Because if it were easy, everyone would do it. But it's not easy. It's a feat that many will not or cannot achieve. Nicole, I hope you tackle all of life's challenges with this mantra in mind. Accept tasks not because they are easy, but because they are hard, and because you have everything that it takes to overcome them. I'm so proud of you, and I am so honored to be your friend. Thank you. Everyone would do it puzzle theme. We got her this Sirens puzzle so she can sit over her own damn coffee table and put all the small as she gets her biomedical engineering degree, and we will be there cheering her on. So I'm really proud of you, Nicole, and we all are.